get to Cheetah right now. Following this weather, Cheetah, you're monitoring a flash flood watch.
Yes, I wanted to show you the flash flood watch yet again. This is including all of southeast Texas and show you why. So cloudy now, but we do have a flash flood threat beginning today. So that's why that flash flood threat takes effect this afternoon through Saturday evening. The reason why 5 to 8 inches of rain widespread, isolated amounts between 8 to 15 inches of additional rain that we're going to see beginning today through Saturday. Again, we were expecting today, tomorrow, and Saturday to be our highest rainfall totals, and really the majority of your day Saturday looks to be really wet. Almost cancel any outdoor plans that you have expected on Saturday, but it does expect it to clear by Mother's Day, so leaving us Saturday, late Saturday night, almost into our overnight hours. This morning, though, you are waking up dry, so anything that you need to do in preparation of this heavy rain to be expected, do for the first portion of the day today. So I'll show you that on our future track. 9 a.m. this morning, we're still under cloudy skies, about a 20% chance for a stray shower. Fast forward to 12:30. This is when we increase to about a 40% chance of just shower activity. Most of the storms arrive by the afternoon. So 2, 3 o'clock, I'm expecting some big cracks of thunder. By 6, 7 o'clock this evening, blinding rain. We're going to be picking up at least 1 to 3 inches of rain widespread across the area with isolated amounts more than that. Now, what I am seeing here that's been fairly consistent from last night into this morning, the first wave wants to get out of here by about midnight tonight, and then we could see some re-energizing storms near the coastline early tomorrow morning. So this is 4:30 tomorrow, but notice how the majority of us are still mostly dry. Now, there is a chance that that surge of energy stays offshore. That would, of course, help us out a lot, but of course, we'll be here watching those roadways for you. 10:30 tomorrow morning, we're still looking at light showers, and then it's late Friday evening into your Saturday that this kind of fires up yet again, and it doesn't leave us until late Saturday evening. Again, that's why that flash flood watch takes effect this afternoon through Saturday night. 7-day forecast, notice those heavy rain chances through your Saturday.